we are going to be planting up the front entryway containers. I'm very excited for you to see the front entryway containers. I think that you're going to like them. I just finished planting up these concrete urns. Now, initially, when I placed the concrete urns here, they were kind of like more of an antique, an age feel, vintage feel. I asked you all down in the comment section if we should go ahead and paint them up, or should we keep the vintage feel that we had going on. And you all, a lot of you all said to go ahead and paint, but I went with the majority, which was they were wanting that vintage feel that we were giving. So now that we have them painted up, while they dry, we are going to make a quick run to Home Depot because I am in search of some Impatiens, you all. So we're going to stop by Home Depot. We're going to see what they have. We're going to start there first. If we can't find any at Home Depot, then we'll make our way to Lowe's. Then we'll make our way to Menards. We'll just go checking them down on the list, you know, and they're on and they're on. Now, I know some of you all down in the comment section may be saying support your local neighborhood garden center, your independent garden center. I do that, you all. I've already reached out to everyone and they did not have the Impatiens that I'm looking for, because I'm looking for a sun patient in particular. They did not have them, so that's why I have to go to the big box stores, which, hey, you know what, I'm not even going to say that because you have to shop where you shop. You know, I do support independent garden centers, but I'm not exclusively shopping at independent garden centers, because if you only go to one place to get the items that you need for your garden, then your look may not be what you want it to be. We do have more petunias, but I'm not seeing any type of sun patience, and that's what we're looking for. I don't see nothing. I mean, and considering what time of the season it is, oftentimes if you're looking for plants around this time, you might have to just go with your plan B. Let's check on the other side and see what we can find. We look over here, I'm not seeing any type of sun patience, but a lot of times you'll see those kept on the inside here. Is this a sun patient? Nope, this is a vinca. I can already tell by the vine. It's gorgeous though. All right, let's keep looking over this way here. No sun patience. I don't see anything here. This is more of the petunias here. Let's check in on the inside and see what we can come up with. So here are the Impatiens. So normally you'll see the Impatiens with the sun patients, and so I'm not seeing that here. So I think I have another option that we can do. Let's see what these are, because these look like, yep, the Rocopuco tropical shades, which this is not what we're looking for. So we're looking for something more of this color here, but this is going to be New Guinea Impatient. So this is going to be a shade plant. So if you look at it, it's $2.98, but it's calling for full shade. So this won't work for us. Let's keep looking. Put this back in here. For some sun patients, but I have been unable to find some. But these sun patients are gorgeous. These do not go with what I'm trying to do as far as the look that I'm going for, but the plant that I need is really this. So if you ever find yourself in this situation, what you want to do is just go ahead and get them, and then we'll break down these containers, and then we'll actually have the plant that we're looking for at first. So we're needing this pink, this bubblegum pink color here. So this is a true depiction of what they're going to look like. And one of the things I like most about this is it's already full, it's already compact. Well, what I like about these is you can do the sun patients in full sun, or you can do the sun patients in shade. These are coming in at $29.98. I don't need the container, but in this scenario, what I'm looking for is more so the plant. So let's see if we have anything on the tag. So it just says hydroplanter, sun patients, and care and maintenance. And that's going to speak more to these self-watering containers, but we're not interested in those. We're just interested in the flowers. So this is what we're gonna go with. Go ahead and grab a cart really quick. Now let's get the two that look the best. Now at first glance it looks like these two are the same, but I kind of feel like the pink in this one is a little bit different from the pink in this one. Now it could be because they are faded out a little bit, so we'll go with our best one. So we have this one right here. We'll grab this one. All right, and this is what we look like. Not too shabby. And let's scoot this one over and let's go with this one right here. All right, let's go check out. I know they outside enjoying this rain. We might be here for a minute. This is just so peaceful to me. I could just sit here and just watch them all day. Come on, Big Mama, get on across the street. Let's stop into Home Depot really quick. I do want to try to see if they have more of the sun patience that I'm looking for. Now, also, in addition to the sun patience, there's another plant that I'm looking for. I also want to grab some cucumbers. As well as some green beans. We'll take a quick glance and see what they have outside as well. Even though it is raining, it never hurts to do a drive-by. Now we'll head back. Here's our finished look of the containers, and they look absolutely stunning. Now we are going to plant these up, but before we do, we are going to get all of this paper up underneath here. All of the paper. We're going to get the paper down, and I'm going to have to get somebody to help me lift these up because it is wet. I don't want to take the chance with trying to lift up this concrete and then it falls down and it breaks, and then, you know, it'll just be my fault, really. Let's be safe and let's get someone to help us lift these up. I really like it, although I did like the antique look as well. I feel like this is more polished. Let me show you what type of paint I use for these. In order to get this look, I used a satin paint. So Rust-Oleum Universal Advanced Formula. This is the one I always use. But then in addition to that, I also use a gloss black. And the reason being is I went in sporadically with the gloss black. Now, of course, it's some water on top of the containers. But once it dries, you'll be able to see the slight hint of glossiness. So like for example, right here, you can see the slight hint of glossiness. Not too much, just the right amount of slight hint of gloss paint. I'm obsessed. So now that we got the containers off, everything looks good. Now let's go prep the plants. So we're going to grab this much of the lantana. We don't want the lantana in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab it and we're just going to splice into it. Straight down like that. Okay, and then we'll set this lantana to the side here. We'll turn it around and we'll splice this one the same exact way, right here and right here. And one more. And so now we have our plant here. Now we'll take the inner liner, put it on the inside. Has a little bit of water in there. We'll leave it and we'll plop our lantanas back in there and we'll get the lantanas planted up. Grab our bucket. Let's take our soil and move our soil back to the front here. Move it all the way to the front. Move some back to the back. starter fertilizer. Excuse me, slow release fertilizer. Now the starter fertilizer. And of course, Miss Penelope wanting to come out with us. All right. Now we'll come in and fill in the rest of the, actually, let's go ahead and just plant these up. These 3 plants are going to be our supporting act for our sun patients here. Now we have a Super Tunia Vista bubblegum that grows 12 to 24, a whirlwind pink scavola that grows 8 to 14, and then we also have a full to part sun verbena. Let's talk about the stats. See if we can flip these over. Let me set them down. We have our Super Tunia Vista bubblegum coming in first. It's going to mound as well as trail. And this is going to bloom from planting to a hard frost. Again, it grows 12 to 24. And it's a annual except for zones 10A to 11B. You want to fertilize on a regular basis to get the best results. You want to give it normal watering, full to part sun, and you don't have to deadhead this plant, and you can use it in the container or the landscape, and it has that easy care that you're going to see with a lot of your Super Tunias are going to be easy. A lot of your proven winter plants are going to be easy care, so easy there. Let's go to the next one. Whirlwind pink scavola. The habit is going to be trailing, and it is going to bloom from planting to frost. It grows short, but it actually gets pretty long in containers. You want to space this about 10 to 12 maximum. It is an annual except for zones 10A to 11B. You want to fertilize on a regular basis. Water, normal, light, full sun, and deadheading is also not necessary on this container plant. And then the uses is containers and landscape. And then again, we have that easy care. And hold on, I dropped one of the plant tags. So let me pick that up. Let me set this down and pick that up. All right, last but not least, we have our Super Verbena pink cashmere, and it's full to part sun. It's gonna grow. Let's just look on the back. Mounding and trailing. Is gonna bloom from planting to frost. 6 to 12 is the height, so it's saying it grows short, but I'm telling you, and they're probably speaking more so to the mound versus the trailing, and it is a annual except for zones 8A to 11B. You want to fertilize it again on a regular basis. The water requirements are normal and full to part sun for light requirements, and you do not have to deadhead it. You can also keep this one in your containers until fall, and it's great for containers as well as landscapes, and again, that easy care. So this is our Super Verbena pink cashmere. here is our combo. Now keep in mind, we are planting these later on in the season, but they're going to start to flow out. They're going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now, first plant, we have a pink Sun Patient here. Then we have a Super Tunia Vista Bubblegum. We have a Cashmere Pink Verbena. And then we have a pink Scaevola. These are going to get absolutely large and amazing. And then the same thing on this side. The Sun Patients, they're going to fill in, fill out. Now, we repeated the same thing with the Super Tunia Vista Bubblegum, the Verbena Cashmere Pink, and then also with the pink Scaevola. So this area is giving us all of the pinks, all of the vibes, all of the jazz, all of the feel in this area. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way these came out, and I'll be certain to keep you all updated. Look at Pegasus. Let me get this tape off the door.